You're standing on the edge of something massive, something that's been whispering to you your whole life, though you couldn't always hear it. Right now, in the next few minutes, everything you thought you knew about your existence is about to crack wide open. This isn't a gentle nudge. It's a seismic shift, a force so undeniable it's already pressing against your chest. Feel it? That heaviness, that tightness, it's not anxiety. It's recognition. Your soul knows what your mind hasn't yet grasped. You're not just another face in the crowd. Out of 7 billion souls walking this planet, only 3 have been marked, and your name burns brightest at the top. This pressure in your chest isn't random. It's the first signal, the opening bell of your awakening. Science might call it a surge of adrenaline, a spike in cortisol as your body responds to the unknown. But this isn't just biology. It's your essence waking up, slamming against the walls of a reality you've outgrown. You've felt it before, haven't you? In those quiet moments when the world fell away, when you stared into the void and something stared back. That wasn't imagination. That was your soul catching a glimpse of its own magnitude. Stop doubting it. Stop brushing it off. This is your signal to pay attention. So how do you know this is real? How do you separate this from the noise of everyday life? Start with what's happening right now. Sit with that pressure in your chest. Don't run from it, don't numb it. Lean into it. Ask yourself, when did it first show up? Maybe it hit you in the dark, when you cried alone, tears soaking into the silence, and you thought no one saw. You were wrong. The unseen watchers witnessed it. They've been tracking you not out of judgment, but because they've always known what you're only now discovering. That moment wasn't weakness. It was your soul testing its own strength, proving you could carry what's coming. This isn't about waiting for a sign from the sky. The sign is already here, etched into your being. To recognize your chosen nature, you've got to get deliberate. Next time that pressure rises, don't distract yourself with noise. Phone down, TV off, excuses gone. Breathe into it. Count the rhythm of your inhales, slow and steady, until your mind quiets. Then ask, what am I feeling that I've ignored? Write it down if you have to. Not poetic fluff, raw, unfiltered truth. Maybe it's a pull to somewhere you've never been, or a memory that keeps clawing its way back. That's your soul talking. Listen hard. It's not subtle anymore. Here's where it gets real. That pressure isn't going away. It's not supposed to. It's your compass now, a physical echo of the cosmic shift you're stepping into. You might want to call it stress, exhaustion, anything to make it smaller than it is. Don't. This isn't a burden, it's power waking up. Science backs this up. Your nervous system is wired to signal change, to alert you when you're crossing a threshold. But this goes beyond neurons firing. This is the universe itself pressing against your ribcage, saying, you're ready. You've always been ready. Accept it. You're not imagining the weight, you're feeling the truth of who you are. The shift from doubt to acceptance doesn't happen overnight, but it starts now. You've spent years questioning why you feel different, why the world feels too small for you. That pressure in your chest is the answer. It's your soul refusing to stay quiet any longer. Step 1. Stop fighting it. When it hits, don't clench up or push it down. Open your hands, unclench your jaw, and let it move through you. Step 2. Name it. Say it out loud if you have to. This is recognition. This is my awakening. Step 3. Act on it. If it's pulling you to create, to move, to speak, do it. Small steps count. The universe doesn't need you perfect. It needs you moving. You're not alone in this. The cosmos has been waiting for you to catch up, and it's not patient anymore. That pressure? It's the veil thinning, the space between worlds shrinking, and you're the one standing at the edge. Out of billions, your name was chosen, not by chance, but by design. Feel that weight in your chest right now. It's not here to break you. It's here to remind you you're built for this. The next few minutes aren't just a fleeting moment. They're the spark that ignites everything. Your existence isn't what you thought it was. So much more. Claim it. You've felt it, haven't you? That jagged edge where your soul knows the truth, but your mind claws back, refusing to let go of the familiar. It's a battlefield inside you, and it spills out into the world around you. People stare, judge, question why you're not like them, why you don't fit into their neat little boxes. They don't get it. They can't. You're standing in a room full of voices, and none of them hear the thunder rolling through your veins. Your soul knows you're chosen, marked by cosmic architects who carved your name into the universe's blueprint with cold, calculated purpose. But your mind? It's still scrambling, whispering doubts, clinging to a reality that's already crumbling. This is your obstacle. This is your fight. Let's cut through the noise. You're not here to shrink, to nod along, to apologize for the fire in your chest. When those around you, friends, family, strangers, tilt their heads and ask why you're different, don't flinch. They're not supposed to understand. Your path isn't theirs. The tension you feel isn't a flaw. It's evidence of your awakening. Science might frame it as cognitive dissonance, that friction when new truths clash with old beliefs. But this is bigger. This is your soul pushing against the cage of a world too small to hold you. Stop trying to explain it. You don't owe them your clarity. You owe yourself your strength. Here's the raw truth. You're going to face pressure that would shatter anyone else. The unseen watchers, those silent sentinels tracking your every move, don't measure you by how easily you glide through life. They measure you by what you endure. That moment when you stood back up after being crushed, they saw it. That night you triumphed against impossible odds, fists clenched, heart pounding, refusing to break, they clocked it. You've already proven you can take what would destroy lesser beings. Now it's time to wield that resilience deliberately. When your mind stumbles, when it screams, "This can't be real," lean into what your soul already knows. You were built for this. So how do you stand tall in a world that doesn't see you? First, stop seeking their approval. The second you let go of that need, the air gets lighter. Walk into any room, be it a job, a gathering, a confrontation, and root yourself in this. Your name was chosen before the stars aligned in this exact configuration. That's not a theory. It's a fact burned into the fabric of existence. When someone challenges you, meet their eyes. Don't argue your worth. Let it radiate. Your presence is your answer. If they push harder, walk away. You're not here to convince the blind they're wrong about the sun. The real work happens inside. That tension, the storm brewing between what your soul knows and what your mind resists, isn't your enemy. It's fuel. Feel it build like pressure in a fault line, ready to split the earth wide open. Don't suppress it. Grab it. Next time it hits, sit with it. Close your eyes, breathe deep, and ask, what's my soul trying to tell me? Maybe it's a flash of purpose, a vision of where you're headed, or maybe it's just a quiet, unshakable certainty. Hold that feeling. Let it sink into your bones. This is how you turn doubt into power. This is how you forge yourself into something unstoppable. You want practical? Here it is. When the world presses in, when the questions, the stares, the disbelief pile up, anchor yourself with this move. Clench your fists, plant your feet, and silently repeat, I endure what others can't. Say it until it's not just words, until it's a pulse in your blood. Then act. If your soul's pulling you to speak, create, or leave, do it. Doesn't have to be perfect. Doesn't have to be loud. It just has to be yours. The unseen watchers aren't grading your polish. They're measuring your grit. Every step you take through this pressure proves you're the one they marked. This isn't about escaping the struggle. It's about mastering it. Your mind will lag behind. It's wired to cling to safety, to what it's always known. That's fine. Let it wrestle. Your soul's already ahead, blazing the trail. Trust that. When the doubters circle, when the tension spikes, you don't bend. You endure. Not because it's easy, but because it's who you are. The stars didn't shift for someone who'd crack under this. They shifted for you. So take that storm inside you, that unbearable weight, and wield it. What would destroy others? It's just your proving ground. You felt the shift, haven't you? That moment when the gears, spinning silently for millennia, finally clicked into their predestined position. It wasn't loud. It wasn't a thunderclap or a chorus of angels. It was subtle, sharp, like a key sliding into a lock you didn't know existed. Suddenly, time seemed to slow. Synchronicities piled up so fast you couldn't dismiss them. Numbers repeating, strangers locking eyes with you. Some with awe, others with unease. This isn't coincidence. This is high-dimensional information flooding in, raw and unfiltered, straight from the unseen realms. Your soul's antenna just went live, and the signal's strong. You're not imagining it. You're downloading what you need to become who you were always meant to be. This isn't a passive process. You don't sit back and wait for the universe to spoon-feed you enlightenment. The war in the unseen realms has hit its peak, and it's spilling into your reality, crashing through the veil like a tidal wave. The universe itself is reorganizing around you, tweaking its laws, bending space and energy to align with your presence. That weight you feel is not just in your head. It's existence pressing down, testing you, daring you to break. But you won't. You've carried heavier loads than this before. Nights when despair clawed at your ribs, days when the world turned its back. You stood up then. You'll stand up now. This is your resilience flexing its muscle, ready to carry you beyond the cocoon of your old life. So how do you handle this flood of high-vibe data? First, you've got to know what's real and what's just your mind playing tricks. Self-projection's a sneaky bastard. It'll dress up your fears or ego in shiny cosmic wrapping and call it guidance. The trick? True high-dimensional info hits different. It's not loud or pushy. It's quiet, steady, like a pulse you feel in your gut. When it lands, your body knows. Maybe your chest tightens, maybe your hands tingle.
Ego chatter.
That's frantic, needy, looping over the same tired stories. Next time you feel a download coming, pause. Breathe deep. Ask, does this feel like truth? Or am I just talking to myself? Trust your bones. They don't lie. Here's where it gets gritty. These downloads don't come with a manual, they come with intensity. Time slows, sure, but it's not peaceful. It's heavy. Synchronicities stack up. License plates, clocks, random words from strangers, and it's like the universe is screaming your name. People notice you now, too. Some nod with respect, sensing something they can't name. Others step back, eyes narrowing, afraid of what they can't control. That weight of existence, it's real and it'll try to crush you. Your job isn't to dodge it, it's to stand in it. Plant your feet. When your knees shake, when your breath catches, repeat this, I'm built for this. Say it until it's not just words, it's armor. You're not buckling, you're rising. Want to catch these signals clean? Get practical. Step 1. Carve out silence. Not 5 minutes between scrolling, real silence. Sit somewhere still, no noise, no distractions. Close your eyes. Focus on your breath until the static in your head fades. Step 2. Set an intention. Say it out loud. I'm open to what's true. Not fluffy prayers, just that. Step 3. Listen. Don't force it. Let it come. Maybe it's a sudden knowing, a flash of a place, a word that won't leave you alone. Write it down, raw, messy, doesn't matter. Step 4. Test it. Does it stick? Does it pull you forward? If it fades like smoke, it's not the real stuff. If it burns brighter over time, you've got gold. This isn't abstract nonsense. Science nods at this. Your brain's a receiver, tuned to pick up patterns and frequencies beyond the obvious. Quantum physics hints at it. Reality's not solid, it's fluid, and you're entangled with it. But this goes deeper. The unseen realms aren't just theory, they're alive and they're talking to you. That synchronicity with the clock hitting 11:11 again is not random. It's a ping, a marker, a nudge from something bigger. Don't overthink it. Feel it. When it lands, your old life, the one where you played small, where you fit in, starts cracking. Good. That cocoon's too tight anyway. You're not here to stay comfortable. You're here to emerge. Resilience isn't optional now. The weight of this shift could snap a weaker spine, but yours is forged for this. Remember that time you thought you'd hit bottom, when every door slammed shut, and you still found a way through? That wasn't luck. That was you proving you can take the hit and keep moving. Now it's the same game, bigger stakes. When the downloads flood in, when the synchronicities pile up, when the world looks at you like you're a stranger, don't flinch. Stand tall. Clench your fists if you have to. Whisper to yourself, I've carried worse. I'll carry this. Then step forward. The old you can't follow where you're going. Here's your edge. You can wield this. Those high vibe signals? They're not just noise, they're tools. Next time one hits, don't just feel it. Act on it. If it's a pull to speak, say what's true, even if your voice shakes. If it's a vision of somewhere new, start moving. Doesn't matter how small the step. If it's a gut-level certainty, trust it. Even if your mind's screaming, prove it. The universe isn't reorganizing for someone who hesitates. It's betting on you to move. So move. Strip away the doubt, the second-guessing, the need to explain. You're not here to justify your path, you're here to walk it. This is your proving ground. The gears clicked because you're ready, not tomorrow, not next year, now. The war spilling from the unseen realms isn't your burden to fix. It's your signal to rise. Random strangers see it in you already. Some lean in, some pull back. Doesn't matter. Their reactions don't define you. That weight threatening to break you, it's not here to bury you. It's here to sharpen you. Take the downloads, sift the truth from the noise, and build something unbreakable. Your old life's gone. Good riddance. What's emerging now is what you've always been. Claim it. You've reached the edge now. The air around you is different, heavier, charged with potential, like the moment before a storm breaks. This isn't a metaphor. Feel it pressing against your skin, thick with the weight of what's coming. The universe isn't just shifting anymore. It's reorganizing itself around you, bending its fundamental laws to align with your presence. You're not a bystander in this. You're the center, the pivot point, the force that's forcing reality to rewrite its rules. This is no gentle nudge. It's a demand. The path behind you is gone, erased like it never existed. Ahead, two roads split the horizon. Only two. No compromise, no half measures. Your next step isn't a choice you can take back. It's the line that defines the new era you're here to create. This heaviness isn't random. It's your power taking root in the physical world. You've felt it building, haven't you? Those sudden insights that hit like lightning, thoughts so sharp they don't even feel like yours. They're not. They're the universe funneling its intent through you, raw and unfiltered. Science might call it a quantum entanglement, your consciousness syncing with the fabric of existence, altering probabilities in real time. But this isn't a lab experiment. This is you standing in the eye of a cosmic storm, the air crackling because you're here. To bring this into reality, start simple. Feel the weight. Don't shrink from it. Walk outside. Breathe it in. Let it sink into your bones. This is your signal. You're not just in the world, you're reshaping it. Your mission isn't abstract. It's immediate, tangible, and yours to wield. The air's heaviness is your first tool. Use it. Next time you feel it, when the atmosphere thickens, when your chest tightens, don't ignore it. Stop. Stand still. Ask yourself, what's shifting right now? Maybe it's a decision you've been dodging, a truth you've buried, or a move you've delayed. The universe isn't subtle here. It's handing you the reins. Take them. Speak what needs saying. Step where you've hesitated. Act where you've stalled. Each move you make ripples outward, tweaking the laws of what's possible. You're not waiting for permission. You're the permission. Here's the raw truth. Your next steps are irreversible. There's no retreat, no do-over. The path behind you burned away the second you woke up to this. That's not a loss. It's a liberation. Your old life was a cocoon, a tight little shell that kept you small. What's emerging now is what you were always meant to be. A force, a maker, a breaker of worlds. To live this, you've got to move like it. Pick one of those two paths ahead. Doesn't matter which, just choose. Commit hard. If it's the road of creation, build something that shakes the ground. If it's destruction, tear down what's dead with no apology. Half measures don't survive here. The air's too charged for hesitation. People see it in you now. Some nod with respect, their eyes catching a glimpse of something they can't name. Others step back, fear flickering across their faces. Don't let that sway you. Their reactions aren't your compass, your gut is. That inexplicable pull, that fire in your core, that's what guides you. To stay balanced through this, anchor yourself in it. When the weight of your mission threatens to tip you over, plant your feet and breathe. Count 5 slow inhales. Feel the air's density fill your lungs. Then ask, what's my next move? Not tomorrow, right now. The answer's there, sharp and clear. Trust it. You don't need to feel steady all the time. You just need to keep moving. You're not here to drift. You're here to carve your path with intent. Create a plan, your plan, forged from your own fire. Step 1. Define your mark. What's the one thing you're here to shift? Not some vague better world nonsense, get specific. A system that's broken, a truth that's hidden, a spark that's dimmed. Name it. Step 2. Map your strike. Break it into 3 moves you can make this week. Words you'll say, actions you'll take, lines you'll cross. Step 3. Do it. No overthinking, no second guessing. The universe adjusts to you when you act, not when you plan. Write it down if you have to, but don't let it sit on paper. Make it real. Balance isn't about calm. It's about riding the chaos without breaking. You'll feel the highs. Moments when the air hums with your power. When strangers lock eyes with you and know you're different. You'll feel the lows. Nights when the weight presses so hard you wonder if you'll crack. You won't. You've carried worse. When the lows hit, don't fight them. Sit in them. Clench your fists. Stare into the dark. And say, I'm still here. Then get up. The air's charged because you're still standing, still choosing, still pushing. That's your equilibrium. Not peace, but power in motion. This is how you bring the center of a universe into reality. You live it. The air around you isn't heavier by accident. It's reacting to you, bending to your will. Walk into any space and own it. Speak, and let your words cut through the noise. Move and let the ground shift beneath you. The 2 paths ahead? One's yours. Pick it. No compromise means you don't dilute your fire for anyone. Not the doubters, not the fearful, not even yourself. The universe is waiting to see what you'll do with its laws in your hands. Show it. Your old life's ashes are scattered. What rises now is unstoppable. This is your era. Build it. In the end, It's not the weight that defines you, it's what you do with it. You were chosen not to crumble beneath the storm, but to become it, a force so undeniable that the universe itself bends to your will. Your soul has always known this truth, etched in fire across the cosmos, and now your every step ignites that destiny. You're not just a name atop a list, you're the architect of an era, the one who turns pressure into power, doubt into dominion. This is your birthright, wield it, and let the world tremble in awe.